That man, Edwin Swallow, later received 2 life sentences. Last week, Swallow died in prison following an illness at the age of 60. But his death offers no closure for the Rapid City woman whose father and sister were killed.
KELOLAND's Angela Kennecke finds out how this infamous case has affected her life and why she says in the end, the state failed her.
Wendy Rio's scrapbook doesn't contain happy memories. Instead, there are newspaper clippings from the 1982 murders of her father, Connie Wilson, and 17-year-old sister, Cindy.
I don't think a victim ever gets closure. You just learn to live with it.
Part of what's been so tough for her to live with since the age of 16 is the reason behind the killings.
I'm not just a drug dealer's daughter.
I knew that my dad wasn't a good man, but he was still my dad. I didn't know the magnitude of it.
Rio's sister Cindy was an innocent bystander who lived with her father after their parents' divorce.
We were supposed to grow old together. We were supposed to be able to tell each other about our first pregnancies and, all those things sisters get that sisters take for granted.
On the night of April 8, 1982, gunfire broke out on the 800 block of 4th Street in Rapid City during a drug deal. When police arrived, Connie Wilson was barely alive on the front porch, and Cindy was dead from a single gunshot wound just inside the front door. The gunshots came from inside the house.
The state's attorney told me if my sister had not been there, they would have never investigated this murder because my dad was just a drug dealer.
Investigators determined that 2 men were involved in the gunfight, Walter Weddle and Edwin Swallow. A woman was shot and wounded in her arm.
Michelle Richards was one of 3 people charged in last year's shooting deaths of a Rapid City man and his daughter.
Richards faced lesser charges. Rio says in 2000 she showed up at her work one day.
I called victims assistance right away, and I just told them, keep her away from me. I have 3 young children at the time.
Rio wrote Swallow and Weddle a letter in prison in 1999. She told them how much she hurt every day. She asked why they killed her dad and sister and if they were sorry. Weddle was the only one who wrote back. He said drugs were the reason why and that he was sorry. Swallow said he felt bad it happened and that Wendy seemed like a nice girl. He just couldn't respond at this time. Weddle was sentenced to 65 years. When he was paroled in 2003, Rio was notified. She'd submitted this form in 1999 to be notified of any changes in Swallow's status as a prisoner. But when he died last week, Rio learned about it on the news, like everyone else.
It just opened the wound up a little bit more and just dumped the salt in a little bit deeper. Even though he's dead, it doesn't stop my pain. It doesn't make me stop missing my dad and sister anymore. Shame on the state for not giving me the right to have a phone call. They did call Swallow's family. So they got a call, but I didn't get the same respect.
In order to get notification, the state says it was up to Rio to register online. The Department of Corrections says Rio should have received a letter telling her to do so.
They claim that they sent me notification. But why would they have to send me notification? I've never told them to stop notifying me.
The Attorney General's office says the state won't automatically put a victim who previously asked to be notified in the newer system. Rio says that's not acceptable.
I want this changed, and I want someone to look at this and say, this was a victim who made this change. This is a victim who fought to say enough.
The statewide Automated Victim Information and Notification Program, or SAVIN, went into effect in 2013. I asked the Department of Corrections for the letter sent to Rio, letting her know that she needed to register for SAVIN in order to get notifications on Swallow. The DOC says there isn't a copy of the letter sent to the registered victims prior to SAVIN. If the letter was undeliverable, it went back to the DOC and into the inmate's file. The DOC tells KELOLAND Investigates that there is no return to sender letters in inmate Edwin Swallow's file.
Thank you, Angela.